Hey there, I'm John with Board Game Geek, and today we have Jim from Ares Games coming over here to show us a variety of Battlestar Galactica Starship Battles expansions.
Correct. You probably already know Starship Battlestar Galactica came out in December of last year, and that was the base set. So this is the first wave of expansions coming out for the Reimagined series. We've got some Colonial Vipers and some Cylon Raiders.
Great. So can we talk a little bit more about how these integrate in with the previous content?
Absolutely. So Starship Battles, one of the things that happens in there, for those familiar with the game, is every ship has a control panel. So one of the things that sort of limits you in regard to how many ships you have on the field is you need control panels, because that controls all the action and movement. So this is just an inexpensive way to get some more control panels and to really expand your game. That's the least exciting piece, but it's nice to have those. One of those nice to have pieces, like have an extra dice for a game. It's just valuable to have them. The real meat of the expansion probably is right here with Starbuck. So we have two versions of Starbuck here. One is her in a Viper Mark II, and the other one where she has the captured Raider, and she's able to actually figure out how to fly that thing. So fans of the series remember when she came back to the fleet in the captured Raider and figured out a way to get them not to fire on her. Well, there's that. So now you've got an actual Raider that you can fly on the Colonial side. We also have a couple of extras, a generic Viper Mark II, Scar, who is one of the Cylon Raiders, and then a generic Cylon Raider. So now what you basically have the ability to do now is in the main scenarios and in the main box, you have ability to do some small 2-on-2 fights. You and I, if we each have two ships, we can fight. Now you have the ability to expand just really as big as you want your tabletop to be.
Oh, great. So at this point, these look nice and in shrink. Are they ready and available for people?
Just within a couple of weeks.
Oh, awesome.
So it just depends on the logistics of getting it. Last week of March, first week of April, they should be in stores, depending on the railway system of the
Sure, yeah.
Everything.
Some minor logistics.
It's always exciting to see how the last couple of days go on any kind of release like that. And then after these come out, we'll be coming with some more expansions. We've got the rights to not only the Reimagined series, but to the original series as well. So Richard Hatch and Dirk Benedict being able to do those different fighters and drop those into the game. Again, those people who are familiar with the game know that they're completely intermingled, so you can have this Starbuck fighting that Starbuck, or both on the same team, so you have a little continuity break there. But you get to see how their ships are different. You get to see how they as characters are different. Very thematic in regard to how the system all works. So having those different characters and how the different characters bring strengths and weaknesses to the game can all play out on the battlefield then.
Great. Well, thanks for coming over and showing all this stuff off, Jim.
Absolutely. Thank you.